This video is sponsored by NinjaGa.com, a fairly new online marketplace where you can get game keys and gift cards for PC, Xbox, PSN, Nintendo and much more. Check out the fantastic weekly deals with up to 70% off. Use the code Ikari during the registration to get another 3% off of every purchase, and have a fun time gaming. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 102 of the best new Skyrim mods. This time we will turn the game into Sekiro a bit, among other things of course, so buckle up and let's go. There seems to be a trend going on trying to turn Skyrim into Sekiro, just like it was with Dark Souls a while ago. So first of all, to make everything right, we need to look the part. The outfit from Sekiro by Outlawer, and of course the katana, but I already reviewed it in episode 86. And now the real action starts. Obviously everybody wants Sekiro's exceptional combat mechanics. This game won the Game of the Year award after all, and yes, it should have been Death Stranding, but anyway, Sekiro Combat by Lord Crush. This is actually a preset for Ultimate Combat, so obviously you will have to install it first. Now I'm not gonna list all the features of Ultimate Combat, because there are a ton of them, but what happens in combination with this mod is mainly new flashy effects to resemble Sekiro's combat style. Every successful block will give off spark effects, and if you manage to deflect a blow, meaning land a timed block, there will be an even fancier special effect. Besides that, there are also some balance changes, like for example deflects regaining your stamina a bit and damaging the stamina of your enemies, even staggering them if their stamina is low. And the enemies will also be able to deflect your blows. So in general, combat will be more intense and flashy. Another important mod to bring us closer to the Sekiro experience is Simple Lock-On by Himika, user with a long number and Phylliskai. Very simple and yet very essential mod. It also works like a charm. Press the lock-on button, C by default, and if there are many enemies you can also cycle between them by pressing the V button by default. Everything works fast and without any problems. But then we have another combat mod called Shinobi Combat by JJ. This one is a bit more fleshed out. First of all, it's standalone, you don't need any other mods. The features are similar: spark set blocks and timed deflects, nifty visual effects and also sound effects. And of course you can damage the enemy posture, which will here make the enemy vulnerable at some point, and you will be able to finish them off using a Shinobi execution move. To increase difficulty and make combat less monotone, enemies will sometimes use so-called perilous attacks, which cannot be blocked or deflected, so you should use a dodge mod to deal with those. Every time you use an execution move you will also receive a Dragon Soul Shard, and once you have 10 of them you will be able to resurrect once during combat. Also, if you and your enemies should attack at exactly the same time, the strikes will be parried, and the one with the greater posture wins. There is also supposed to be a stealth takedown feature, but that was the only thing I did not manage to get to work. Maybe it was because I was using the T-detect console command instead of legitimately sneaking up on enemies, so have fun trying it out. But one way or another, this is definitely a very cool combat mod, and does indeed reflect the Sekiro mechanics really well. Well, maybe not very Sekiro-like, but of course we also have some fresh new weapons and armors. Rory's Halberd by Vtaw. This looks like a weapon from a game like Kingdom Hearts, but it's actually from some anime I have never heard about. Well, whatever. Okay, our helper for armor display this time will be Jane by Darren Stone. She is located at the blacksmith place in Solitude. I decided to get an Asian looking follower to go with the Sekiro theme. Although there is really not that much to display. Vtaw utility pack by Vtaw. Yes, exactly the same as in Fallout, bullets and all. It always feels weird showing stuff off for the second time. Okay, fine, here is something extra to go with the theme of this episode. NinjaGa by Jagga. A couple of kunoichi outfits. And we also have some epic stuff for the males. Archmage Khadgar's robes by John Skyrim. This outfit is based on a character from World of Warcraft. It really made a fantastic transition to Skyrim right there. Very detailed and quality outfit. Just the right thing for badass mages. But if you want to be an evil mage, you can use this. Dark Souls Bosses and Monsters Masks by Hive 17. With this mod you can put all kinds of monstrous masks on your head, some even at the same time. Some will look weird, some will look very weird, and some will make you look like a wannabe Warframe. And now it's adventure time once again. This time we shall, however, start with something very vanilla. Meridia Revoiced by Galimir Kandarus and Andrea Caden. Well, I did not know you guys liked this quest that much. After all, I guess it will be really fresh now with a new voice.
Look at my temple, lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of morals, their crafts, and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them? A new supplicant approaches. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple, a darkness that you will destroy.
And so on and so on. There is even a version with somewhat different dialogues, so I guess this quest is totally bombed now. But do not fret, we also get to see some new action, a very big action even. Dragon Hall Tavern by Night Rangers Guild. A very heavy mod, 2 gigs of download size. To start the fun, either find a node or wait for an invitation, or you can also just go there, of course. This place looks really impressive from the outside already, but be warned, it is heavily guarded by CTDs. Getting close was hard, but it took me over an hour to actually get inside. I even had to use the Ian Boost preset. This is also why some of the footage looks like ass. And once I finally got inside, I totally understood why it was so hard. This place is simply bursting with stuff. There are so many custom assets and unique looking NPCs here. This is definitely one of the most impressive places I have visited in my modding career. But unfortunately, yes, now comes a big but, because we all love those so much. Unfortunately, among all those cool looking NPCs, I was not able to find any with a custom voice, or even custom lines, as a matter of fact, not counting the whore. I mean, don't get me wrong, even old man Gandalf is here, but either I am completely retarded or this mod is kinda incomplete. I mean, I expected some kind of quest line. Well, fortunately I am not completely retarded, because I read the description this time. Yes, this mod promises a shitload, including a questline and everything. But unfortunately it also admits to be incomplete. So yeah, I did not spend that much time with it, but the things I can say for sure are: there is a wanted board which kinda works, The quests do not start, but maybe they are just unmarked, and you can also get some marked bounty quests as shop items from this guy. Of course, there is probably way more working stuff, and you are totally free to fuck around with it to your heart's content. And this is it for this episode. The links to all mods as always in the description below. Don't forget to endorse the mods you like, and if you like fucking around, hit the like button and subscribe for more best new Skyrim mods. I thank you all for watching and see you around.